Hello, guys. As you saw the title and the thumbnail, today we'll be checking out the A330 for Flight Simulator by Project Megapack. This actually came out somewhere in March, I think March 1st. I'm quite late to the party. Let's start. So, as you can see, this is so, okay, fine, this is an A320 cockpit. I mean, how could I tell? All cockpits look quite similar nowadays. But the throttle quadrant is actually different as I see over here. Yeah, that is not the A320 throttle quadrant. Okay, they have redesigned the throttle quadrant by a bit. There's normally supposed to be two MCDUs over here, but I can't see that. That's fine. Let's check out the exterior model. Okay, that's an A330. Those engines look A330. The noise, what's wrong with it? I don't know, something's wrong with the noise. Genuinely, it is. Something's wrong with the noise. Let's check out reverse thrust. No, wait, that was forward thrust. You know what? I can't check out the sound. It's not that good. Let's see if you guys can hear me at all. If this is audible for you guys, just increase desktop audio by a bit so you can hear me off the top of, yeah. So now let's just give it a takeoff. Full power takeoff. The fact that Swift 001 did mention was that there is tilted landing gear in this plane, which is very nice. I have seen they've redesigned the throttle cone. That is one thing I noticed. I've been flying the A320 so much, I just noticed that it was very different. 100 knots, 120 knots. The rudder is a bit undersensitive. Wait. They say it's too. Okay, fine. Steering is not the most sensitive. Let's just lift off at low speed. And let's see this. Come on. Yeah, there's the tilted gear. Was stalling a bit. I should have gotten some flaps out. But one more thing that's worth mentioning is that the reverse thrust. It does actually look like an A330's reverse thrust, if you didn't know. An A330's reverse thrust looks like the engine, like, I'll just show you. The reverse thrust does actually open up these little flaps that are supposed to be there. Let me just make sure you guys can still hear me. Yeah, you guys can still hear me. So let's check its flying performance now. Let's go for a double takeoff. This time with some level of flaps. Taking off on a taxiway, which is less than a quarter of the runway that we barely managed to take off from. Still not have the best. That was a bit wrong. We weren't supposed to lift off at 100 knots. 120, 130. Okay, fine. We're losing speed for some reason. What's up with that? Oh god, that was quite fast. I didn't even notice we were in the air. Let me pull around the flaps up so I can. Right now I'm having some FPS issues. The noise is not that nice, genuinely. The cockpit looks fine. They did read the throttle quad. I don't know why I'm speaking about that so much. Yeah, it looks quite fine to me. Or is it that I know Sobo redesigned it and this just stone cockpit? Oh, Sobo. This A320. I need to pull my gear up. I'm way too. I don't know why my speed's so low right now. I would want to go a bit faster. Okay, that's my trim. My trim is taking me. It's trying to trim me down because of the low speed. I'm having some terrible FPS issues right now. Actually, let's try performing a landing with this. Where is the airport? There it is. You know what? We'll come in from here. Most usual place to come in from. Oh no 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 no! What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up with this? What's up with this cockpit, please? Gear down. Flaps 1, 340 knots confirmed, please. Flaps 0. I do not want any level of flaps because that even the tiniest level of flaps will make us float. What's up with this thing? Guys, the trim. It's a trim, isn't it? Ow! I think the auto throttle was also a reason for that. We do have nice bounciness over here. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's better than the A320's bounce. We'll have to try that again. Hopefully this time we don't spawn at 300, 400 knots. I want to go around 10 nautical miles away, so around 16 kilometers. Okay, we are stalling most definitely right now because we were at 0 knots when I used my slew. So I want to gain some speed. Okay, yeah, there we go. But auto throttle is definitely a part of this. I want full control of my throttle, please. You know what, since I'll take the advantage of being a bit slow right now. And nope, no need of any flaps. Let's hope the trim doesn't go psychotic on final again. I don't know why we're shaking so much. Or is it just my FPS stuttering way too much? Yeah, around 300 knots. I want to see this from the external view. The tilted landing gear looks nice. We can hear an overspeed warning in the background because I have lowered the speed warning. Okay, not the smoothest, but Swiss001 calls it a butter machine, which is possible if our plane doesn't decide to go psychotic. Actually, I just pull a butter on the grass over here. See, that was quite butter for my standards. Follow the reverse thrust and make a full stop. Let's take this somewhere interesting. The speed brakes do work, so its external model is quite nice. Cockpit, they did just redesign the throttle quadrant to make it look more A330 type. Everything has a bit more depth. I don't know. It is actually possible. I'll also become accustomed to the A330. I do like it a lot. Let's see how much time we racked up so I can hopefully make an end to this later onwards. Actually, let's go try doing some difficult landing challenges. How about Paro? I think Paro will be a nice choice. Let's go for a Paro approach and see how it handles that. It takes forever to go to the main menu. I have no idea how long it'll take to actually boot into the flight itself. There. Let's go to Paro, set as arrival. This doesn't actually put in the proper approach. In a proper approach, you're supposed to take a path through the mountains, but this has to go over the mountains into direct. So we'll have to fix that. So after this, we'll make a conclusion. And then we'll also test some short runway performance. Okay, it takes forever to boot up. I had some GPU issues before loading into this game. I told you something like GPU gives a failure after plugging it in, so I have to unplug and replug it in. And then it was giving some GPU issues after that. I don't know. I'm estimating another 20 seconds. And there it is. It just takes a bit of time to load in. There. Going for Paro approach. Normally we should be taking a small right and get in for a. Let's actually give some throttle. Oh no, we're stalling bad. No, you're supposed to put nose down, by the way, in a stall situation, but I'm putting nose up. It's because of my trim. Nope. There. Okay, it's another reason could also be because my flaps are 35 degrees. Why does it spawn you in for 35 degrees? Okay, with 160, 170 knots, 169.5 knots. Nobody really goes 0.5. Okay, those engines do sound A330E. I do not. I need my VFR map for this. I just. Okay, fine. So it does say the straighten approach, so we can go for a bit of a left bank, so we can correct into our. I would want to be gaining some sort of visuals on the airport. We'll just fly on a primary flight display. It's fine. I actually think that is some form of visuals. I don't know. I'll go into the external view. It's a bit easier to catch visuals from the external view. I don't see any aircraft on final right now. Actually, I see it. I see the runway. I see it. I see it. It's right over there. I see it alright. We'll just need to go way lower. I normally want to deploy some form of. Yep, there it is. And 10 kilometers. No, we're going up. Damn it. No, 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 no. Pull out around the flaps, please. Give speed brakes. Okay, all flaps up. Speed brakes up. No, I wasn't speed brakes. We don't need to use speed brakes. Damn it, the speed brake is glitching. That settles it. I'm gonna crash this landing. Oh yeah. This isn't really a plane. The plane's problem. This is my problem. I think the speed brake would have been the plane's problem. Oh yeah, good. It thinks I'm on the ground, isn't it? Oh, now it decides to work. Let's try that once more and then conclude. It's right over there, so I wouldn't wanna. Actually, I can go a bit higher because of the height requirements, and since we're gonna stall at 0. Okay, 100% throttle, nose down. Okay. Bit too much. Come on, I'm gonna have to engage flaps just so it decides to make a. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? Okay, and now I hope I have control of this jet. Okay, now we don't need flaps anymore. Auto throttle, you're a big reason why this is happening. Gear down. Fast. I just really suck at landings. Yeah, 5 kilometers and around 10,000 feet to lose. Not 10k, but you get the point. We can either make a quick nosedive, which will probably end in us dying. It's saying 10 degrees of AOA, which is not right. That okay, actually, I think I could make this. No need of any sort of flaps, bro. None. Let's go into this cockpit to experience this crash from what the pilots would have seen it from. Okay, come on. We should have pulled up a bit earlier. To 157 knots to avoid a stall. I really don't care about a stall after I've crashed into the runway at 1,000,000 knots. Gonna end the video right there, guys. Like the video if you liked it. Just, you know what, let's do a conclusion first. Nice airplane. You should download it. It's just that my piloting skills really need an update. And speed brake glitch, that's it. So yeah, guys, like the video if you liked it, dislike the video if you didn't like it, comment if you enjoyed something, and subscribe if you loved and want some more content. Until then, goodbye.